I guess we can start already. I don't really. Oh yeah, I remember where we stopped the last time. We had stopped like before the sea. Yeah. So I think we can continue doing the pirates fight, and then after this we are already going to start fighting the mermaids, I think. And then we are going to fight the little brothers, Ricardo, and then we get to the dungeon. So that's basically the goal for today. Reach the dungeon. Yeah, we started finally. So there's a few rewards that I want to get first, like what made Kim Jong do this? So yeah, that's more lunacy for us. Unfortunately, I wanted to get like Wild Hunt Heathcliff, but unfortunately, he doesn't have an stagger passive. Let me just check this out. Change the music. Yeah, the fact that he changes music it is so funny in battles. It's like the Red Mist in Ruina. Attacking up offensive level. Like, he has attack weight, so this would be so great for solos because you can attack multiple enemies. But just the fact that he doesn't have an stagger passive makes it a bit sketchy. Yeah, I haven't seen anything here. Combat start. At 4 envy resonance, the middle faction allies adjacent to this unit on the dashboard cannot be staggered. Oh, but this only seems to like work against... No, work with allies, not him. At 6 envy resonance, this effect applies to all the middle... Oh, so it also applies to him, but only at like... Turn 1 we have 1, turn 2 we have 2 attacks, turn 3 we have 4. Yeah, it takes way too long. It takes way too long. Can you go through your thread? What do you mean thread? The only thing I have him, but I'm not gonna get him to be honest. One ally with the fastest speed on hit inflict defense level down. Okay. What I was going to get over here again? Oh yeah, boxes, but we don't have boxes. I mean, I shouldn't really be wasting time. Let's just start. Let's just start the fights. Last time we were using Index Dawn because her counter basically counters the bleed the enemies gives to us. That was a cool strategy, we figured it out last time. Skip. What I'm a little bit worried because their mermaids, they have so many effects in their attacks. Like, I saw one enemy had like 10 rupture and 4 count in a single coin. Like, that's 14 damage. If I get hit by that. Basically, we can just do counters here. Because they don't activate the bleed. See? That basically has been the strategy so far. Oh, we accumulate a lot of bleed. Yeah. This is literally just spam counters. We were making some tests last time and it seems that Princess Roja might be interesting here because she has a good counter and she also like activates a lot of healing passives. Like, it's literally 4 healing passives. So I might need to get her one day. Okay, now I can see the chat. Summon tickets or box, yeah. I do wonder if we're going to really struggle against the mermaids though. I mean, there's a lot of mermaids inside the dungeon too. I haven't seen what they do yet. I know that there is like a type of mermaid that steals a lot of sanity from the scenery. So I wonder if we're actually going to like use corrosion mechanics. Because they don't corrupt you, they do AoE attack. I don't really remember which enemy is that. There is also the whale, yeah. What's the name? The Silt Current. Dream Devourer Silt Current. I don't know if it's possible to solo her. But I mean, by that point we already have like a lot of passives, so we might be able to. Like the paralysis is going to be annoying. Oh, if we had Knight Roja here, it would be like really easy to beat Silt Current. I think there is 2 fights against the pirates, and then we're going to start seeing more mermaids and other stuff. A good solo is Spring Faust. Does she has the passive to recover from stagger? Yeah, I do heard she gains a shield every turn. So yeah, it might be interesting for me to get her one day. And she also has like Lust counters, right? So she might actually be goated too, because there's a lot of Lust passives here. Right now, I only have like Zoe my health for the solo against Ricardo. I heard it is possible to beat with her, but I don't know the strategy yet, so I'm going to figure it out there. The flowers? What flowers? What? Can you rewrite that again? Are you talking about the index skill there, the index mark? I'm not using it because I'm going to like take way too much damage. Like, look at this. I have 12 and 17 bleed. So how much damage would I take if I use that one? It's gonna be like 12 for 24, 36 and 48 damage just to use the skill. So that's why I'm not using it. Welcome, Weave. You're finally here. I mean, it's normal BC to get defense level down. It's not really much a problem. Hi, Apost. We're doing well so far. I have to ask, how... Is the sound okay? Hi, Shmuppy. Yeah, it's fair. Like, at the start of the fight, I can use stuff like this. But this gives me shield, so... See there, on the top left? Gain shield equal to 15 of max HP. Why did I quit? I just lost motivation to continue work with him. That's... Yeah, it's not nothing that complicated. That's basically it. His AoE breaks it? We'll see. Oh yeah, we were talking about that like a lot in the last stream. Like... What's the name? Princess Rodia shield. Counter, actually counter. She does have something that reduces bleed. But it only works for the allies. Like, it's not useful for us. We tried using some blood fiends here, but they don't survive. They don't survive at all. We used like Menagedon and she had 20 bleed on turn 1. She literally blew up. So the strategy we learned to deal with the bleed is to use clashable counters. Oh, are we gonna get staggered? Okay, we didn't, okay. Like, the strategy is just to spam a lot of counters, because they don't activate bleed at all. That's the strategy so far. Yeah, Honglu gets shield and a dodge, if I'm not mistaken. No, he only has a dodge, so... Oh yeah, he has a dodge and a counter for allies with the assist defense. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be that useful. We also tried doing that Youth and she just dies. It was a level 60 Menagedon. Like, these enemies, they have slash skills and she is weak to slash. So she just gets destroyed. The only strategy that was actually working consistently is using Index Dawn for these fights. Because like we gain Gloom's in resource, and then we can activate Gregor's passive to heal 5 HP every turn. Yeah. No, we have already passed through the club stage. We are inside the Sea now. I think this is the last fight against the pirates, and then we are going to have a new enemy to deal with. I do wonder how great it will be when we get Princess Rodia. Like, I just was reading the passives we can activate, and there is like... What's the name? Barber Altis, that gives healing when you kill enemies. That's also Lust. There is... What's the name? Priest Gregor, that also heals when you, you use Lust. There is also... The Gregor one, the one that eats people. Chef Gregor, that also heals people. And there's also Chef Ryoshu, that also heals people. So Princess Rodia basically activates 3 healing passives at the same time. Hello, Maxi. We're continuing the challenge now. After we finish this fight, we're going to start seeing new enemies. Hi, Plushu. I don't wonder if like Switch Mael is going to be useful in the other fights. Yeah, so far I already have a strategy for this. But I don't know, we haven't fought middle enemies or mermaids so far. Jogar escuro com Ismael. She's kinda good for Blade. How loud is the game for you guys? I don't know, should I change some of the settings? Oh, am I having drop frames? I think that I can afford to use at least one skill there. It sounds fine, okay. For Ricardo. Oh. Like, I can't use Heathcliff in the Ricardo fight. It forces you to use Ishmael. So my plan right now is to use Zoe Ishmael. I think it's the only Ishmael that I have here that I can use. Maybe a bit louder music. I did the music like very quiet so I can remove the music in the editing because I'm going to make a video of this. Okay, last enemy. Okay, after this I think we are going to start seeing mermaids. I do see that they have a lot. You are lagging. So I think it's the stream. Oh my god, there's a lot of drop frames here. Okay, I'm going to stop streaming for a second and then start streaming again. Okay, I just used King Crimson here. Let's see if the drop frames stop. Let me just close everything here. Okay. It should be fixed right now. Okay, we are going to finally see the mermaids. From what I can recall, they like use a lot of sinking. So let's see what they do. The model's quality is getting high. It is just a single GIF. Oh, I'm still getting dropped frames here. Oh, I think it's an internet problem. It's going bad, my internet's going to go away. Okay, it's stabilizing. There's no way that I'm going to have like another issue with the internet. Am I back? Why I'm using Index Dawn? Because like she was able to ignore bleed. Like her counter, not only it gives you shield, she can also ignore bleed. So it was really useful against the previous enemies. Like the pirates, they give a lot of bleed. I'm seeing that I'm having some frames dropped here. The issue is that there isn't much that I can do about that. Okay, let's take a look at these enemies. Passives. The whale takes damage. Upon death, deal 10 damage to connect mermaids. Okay, this is interesting. It makes it easier to kill the enemies. How bad am I lagging? Oh my god. Oh my god. Welcome, Belashire. To Ismael. I think what I can do is try restarting my stream. I'm gonna send messaging on the stream. Hello. Let me see. Okay, it looks a little bit better now. I'm just waiting for my chat to pop up again. Okay, we are here. Okay, yeah, we are here. I need to get a new internet provider. Okay, let's go back to here. So yeah, they don't really have that much passives. Like, the only thing that happens here is if I kill one, all of the others take damage. So that actually helps us. And also, we are seeing a lot of sinking over here in healing. Healing, those mermaids have a lot of healing. Dawn is under-leveled. Oh, she is under-leveled. Let me level her up. We might like be able to use distortion if we are not, if we can kill the enemy normally. Let's get her to level 37. Okay. No, I don't think it was possible. I believe it still was possible. Why not use Sancho Energy for HP healing? First, I don't have her. Second, we are already managing to deal with the enemies with the other identities. If I were to use a Blood Fiend, it's probably like Princess Rogia. She's tanky and has a lot of healing on her. But now we are going to take a look at how much sinking we are going to get. Yeah, she's not really a tank at the... Oh! They do piercing. Oh yeah, I think we're not gonna be able to use Index Dawn here. Does she get unstaggered though? Oh, she does! Okay. That's interesting. Hello, Spook! Well, this is the first attempt against the mermaids. Let's see what happens here. Oh, okay. That was quite a lot of damage. As long as she doesn't get staggered again. Oh, that's piercing. Oof. Yeah, she died. Yeah. It's unfortunately. So I think we are going to need to use Ishmael from now on. You got two stuff that could help on support? What? Well, I do have Lantern Dawn. Let's just take a look at Zui-ish. You should be able to do with her. I don't have Keycorp Hunglu, but he hasn't been that useful. At least in Kanto 4. Ulushu and Don Plush is there because they have been watching this for a while, so I put both of them there. Special guest, yeah. Well, this is a problem here. The sanity. But let's see what will happen next turns. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't think you are going... Oh. We are losing way too much sanity already. Oh shit, she's fatal to Pierce. She's fatal to Pierce. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to deal with this. Okay. This is... They are only using that on the second skill. Water Jet. I don't know, it might be worth to just distort here. But I don't think that I have any ego with Switchmail. Trust the UI. I do have Eagle for Lantern Dawn too. Okay. I don't want to attack that enemy. I'm just going to defend so far. Oh, you got Queenie? Yeah, that would be a lot broken than my other Eagle. I have the Sheet Eagle. I don't really know the name, but it's the talisman one. Okay, we are at max sanity now. Okay, so from what I can understand in this fight, we are going to take a lot of damage just because of the piercing skills. We also are going to take some sanity damage, but it's not really a problem because you can recover by winning clashes. So far, I think we should be okay. And welcome the buried one. I just starting the fight against the mermaids. I think after this we're going to start fighting the middle. And then Ricardo. Do you have another wave? Oh, we do have another wave. So, what I'm going to do is just... 3, 6... Do we have 7 attacks in this CANTO? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yes, we do have. So, what I'm going to do is just stall a little bit. Because I know that the enemies is going to spawn with 2 attacks, every single one of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna stall a little bit so you can have more skills. 12 attacks, huh? Okay. Three, 6, 12, 13. Okay, we can continue. Good luck in CANTO 7. Okay, shield. Like, yeah, it was good to prepare. Like, see, every single one of them has an attack. And I think we are able to clash with every single one of them, yeah. If we didn't have done that, I would have lost here. Let me see if this one has a different passive. No, it doesn't. Okay, I think that's it then. So okay, I think Zueshmael is going to be able to deal with this type of mermaids. There is like... I think there's 2 types that are the ones that are white and stay like crawling on the ground. There is also like the weed mermaid that looks like a giraffe. And I don't know if I'm missing another type of mermaid. I know that the next one is going to start infecting LCCB employees. And those ones have like a lot of status effect on them. CANTO 6 shouldn't be that bad with solo. I wouldn't say that. Because CANTO 6 has a lot of rupture. Like, I do remember that even in normal fights, I was struggling to deal with so much rupture. I mean, we are going to see when we get there. But so far, I don't think it's going to be easy. So yeah, it seems that the frame drop has stopped. So that's fixed. The issue with rupture is that they can... Different than us, they can stack rupture like really easily. Oh, my map bugged. We should be near Lobby Corp. What's the level? 35, okay. Yeah, that Heathcliff fight is going to be annoying. But I mean, we did get some like kinda broken identities for Heathcliff, so it will be interesting. It will be interesting. I think Ricardo Heathcliff should be enough. I also think that Potential Man can be used because some of the enemies keep sinking and it's really easy to distort with him. Please don't get to 45. Oh no, I think we are going to corrode. No, we are going to get to panic next turn. Yeah, I think this is a restart. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Oh god, she died in 2 turns. Let's see if we were just unlucky here. Okay, we won the clash. Like that's really the issue in this one. They have a lot of sinking. Not now, Plusher. I think we're going to be able to do this without needing help. This is Pierce and Pierce. Okay. Yeah, we got a really good turn here because 3 of the mermaids are using shield. Yeah, it was RNG, yeah. We lost the previous turn because it was RNG. I also think Max, but the issue is that using dodge is like it's really rare. Like for example, this would be a good situation here because you need to attack one enemy and then stagger him to be able to use dodge. But generally, what happens is that the enemy here is the one who gets 2 slots. So this basically never happens. Okay, what I'm going to do here? I could attack, but I can also use shield so we can tank something there. Okay, yeah. As long as we can... There's no way that we are going to lose the clash. Bruh. I wasted a turn, okay. Like, my idea was to win the clash, stagger the mermaid, and then counter the other attacks from the other mermaids. Okay, this turn is gonna be great. Okay, 1 is staggered. 2. Okay, 1 died. I think from now on I should like... You can send the link, Max, the ID. It's not really a problem. Oh, I have to remember to stall. So I'm going to use shields here. Yeah, board one. That's basically what happens. The enemy that gets the double slot is the fastest one, so you basically are never able to actually kill them or target them, so you can use the evade.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대범의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
Okay, let's start farming slots.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
When we get to 12, we can continue.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
It is interesting, like, the way we have to... How much the gameplay changes when you are doing a solo. If this was a normal fight, we would just press win rate and get to the next wave. 3, 6, 9... One more.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검 방호.
Like, we do so much pride resonance. I wish that we had a passive that did something with that.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Okay, let's see the enemies from the second wave.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데. 위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 최선의 방어를.
We lost the flash. LCB false passive. Oh yeah, her passive like inflicts offense leveled out to enemies, right?
머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
We don't really struggle that much with flashing, so yeah.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을
The most goated passive that I have seen so far is the lust ones. Even 5%. In Gregor's passive, of course, that heals us HP. The only passive she can activate is Lantern Dawn. But we haven't really been needed that passive so far.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
Oh, there's 3 waves? Why is this hopeless? 20% damage per 5 is sinking potency on the target. That sounds so horrible. So that is... yeah, just 20%. Oh! Sinking the... the enemy has sinking deluge. Oh yeah. What happens to the other one? Is this dominating somehow? No, this is neutral. The enemy has sinking deluge.
위험인물
Yeah, the issue is that we can't really remove the sinking from her. Because we need to get hit. And when we get hit, we get more sinking. If we don't win that clash, I think we're going to lose.
대검 방호.
We won! Okay, we won 1 out of 2, I think. Yeah, she has like 49 54 defense levels. It should be fine. Red Eyes Ryoshi support passive. At 3 times injury resistance resonance. Heal 3 HP. Oh, that is actually interesting.
최선의 방어를.
Injury resonance to heal HP and SP. Yeah, the issue that I can get on this account, but I might get that passive with support identities. That's a way to do it. Oh yeah, also G-Corp Gregor, right? I forgot about him. I do have G-Corp Gregor.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
So yeah, there's a lot of gluttony ones too. I'm going to like create another thing just for Zoe Ismael. Because this one was optimized for index down.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지지
Let me add you after this, Maxi.
최선의 방어를. 대검의 머리가
They heal HP by count and max HP. Yeah. What I'm scared about... Okay, everyone is winning. Okay. The one thing that I'm scared about the kick-off Impulse is that they kill her if I do too much Gluttonous Resonance. The way I am, I'm definitely gonna lose fights because of that. I mean, I do have you already plush. I think it's from the last time I read, it's 4 impulse when we are using that as a passive.
최선의 방어를.
So we already have a few passives that we can use with Switchmail. G-Corp Gregor, Lantern Dawn, Lady Eyes and Penitence Ryoshu. Is there any other one? I think we are going to just ignore the fights in CANTO 9 that we...
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
I mean, we could just ignore some identities and try to solo with the other ones, but I don't know. I'm just going to ignore the fights that force us to either lose or use multiple sinners.
최선의 방어를. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
LCB Heath pass for more blood damage. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, yeah.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
She does only blunt damage, so that's like 20%, right? 20% more damage.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
For example, this would be like 4 more damage there.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
Okay, we won the fight. Middle Sinclair could be somewhat useful 5 times EV. Oh yeah, he does give defense level up too. It is not really that useful for Zoe Ishmael because, you know, she gains 50 defense levels in a single turn. But yeah. I think that I'll... Let's see.
피해가 조금 있었네요.
Let's do some team building. Okay. This one is focused on her. Is there any other way that I can do this? Let me put bleed. Yeah, this is my team against bleed. This is blunt, tremor, story, whatever. Okay. Our main identity here is gonna be Zoe Ishmael. No, this guy has a 1 alive with the lowest max HP deals 10% more blunt damage. Okay. Let me see if there is any other thing here. This is shield. Oh wait. Unit with the earliest deployment already gains charge count. Okay. Nah. Not useful. Oh, I'm in front of the passives. Let me move around. So that you can see what I'm reading. There. This is Gloom. You don't have Gloom. Lust. Oh yeah, I need to add you. Max, let me do that first. Q2890277772. Okay, done. Let us check Roger. We don't have Wrath. One alive, the fastest speed. Clash Power +1 to Rupture. We don't have Rupture. Okay, not that one. Okay, one alive, the most HP deals 20% damage to enemy that use defense skill this turn. This is really rare to use, but it's better than nothing, I think. Okay, LCCB Roja, then. We need... Oh, okay, at least we don't need one uptie to get the passive. Oh no, we need 2 upties. Let me use the resources from the event.
드디어 승진하는 거야? 보상은 연봉 인상?
Okay, thank you, John, for stop. I think we already got the red eyes here. Let's just continue team building for Ishmael. Like, trying to make the best team for her. Hi, Zulit! We started fighting against the mermaids already. I think in a few nodes, we're going to start fighting in the middle. So I'm building a team for Ishmael. Like, the passives for her. Okay, Sinclair. What does Sinclair have? After the ally is killed, so that's not really useful for us. On fastest ally evade, we don't have any evade. This is Sloth, we don't have Sloth. Gloom, we don't have Gloom. This one is Pride Resonance. One alive, the slowest speed, gain +1 final power for the last skill. It's not really that useful, but again, it's better than nothing. This one is Rupture and Lost Mariachi. Yeah, it's that one. Let us check her. I think she has a... that's not useful. This is Resonance. One alive with the fastest speed in Clash Power. Okay, we gain some Clash Power over there. Oh, we have G-Corp altis. This guy is gonna be G-Corp because we have a healing passive over here. See? 4 owned. The ally with the least HP heals 5 HP after winning a clash. And we do that a lot. Oh, let's see Honglu. No. This one will be interesting. One ally with the most HP deal 20 damage with head coins. Let's see if there's something else. Identity has the least deal death right damage. We don't have death right. This guy removes bleed. It hasn't been useful so far, so I'm not gonna get it. Mersault. Okay, this is Gloom, not useful. Okay, you. One alive with the least SP heals 10 SP at turn end if there is another ally. Not useful, we are doing solos. Yeah, Ting Tong Honglu deals... It was 30% damage, right? That was interesting. When one alive with the fastest speed hits an enemy with 6 Rupture. We don't have Rupture here. I don't think we're going to have any good passive. Yeah. We don't have any good passive with Mersault. Let's check Dawn. Oh, Dawn is Lantern Dawn, of course. One alive the fastest speed, the Rupture. I think this one should be like Ishmael. Because she gives us at least... No, this is Gloom. Is there any passive here? No, that was Charge. Wrath. And this one is Lust. Yeah, there is no really anything useful here. There is this one. One ally that has the highest max HP, inflicts 2 offensive level down, using attacks at 25% chance. This is like the type of stuff we saw in Library of Ruina. These passives that only activate once in a year. He's saying no, because it's gloom. This guy here. We could activate just... If we didn't have this gloom over here, we could activate this one. If I'm not mistaken, this is Wrath. Sloth. One ally with the max high HP gains one clash. Okay, that was actually interesting. On crit, one ally that has most poise. Okay, we need to level up 7. Okay, we have a lot of clash power up for Zoe Ishmael. Yeah, we have like a lot of clash power up. We aren't really struggling with clashes, but I mean, this is better than nothing. And okay, we can continue the fights now. This is the team we have so far, and for her, I can use a support identity. This one is actually not that bad. Like, a 3 resonance deals and take 20% more damage. It's not that bad. Let me check the other ones. This is inflicts more rupture. And this is for ammo. Yeah, not that useful. So okay, let's continue. Are we still gonna fight mermaids? I don't think so, yeah. I think from now on we are going to start fighting against middle enemies. There is no way to make a glass cannon. Cruise party. Oh yeah, this one is the foreshadowing for the other enemies, I think. Or maybe we are going to start fighting a certain type of mermaid here. I think that one's going to be like really bad against Zoe Ishmael. Because they do a lot of peace attacks, if I'm not mistaken. This one, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's see the support for Yosho. Red Desert Penitence, okay. A 3 resonance, combat start. One ally with the lowest HP, percentage used 3. Okay, so this is basically more healing for us. If Tumble Road has auto evade, it's gonna be like so useful for solos. I'm definitely gonna get here. Let's check this fight. Let me move back. Oh, they do blunt attack. That's kinda great for us. Yeah. Deal 3 SP damage. If targets below 20 SP, heal 20 more. So we're going to take like 3, 6, 10, 14. Wait, it's twice? 3, 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 damage. 25 sanity damage. And we lost an attack, okay. Look at our sanity going away. Minus 31. Minus 35. Oh. I think we are going to need some distortion over here. Please win the clash. Ah, we lost. I won't say that it's impossible right now, but we need to start winning more clashes. Yeah. Like, because we have paralysis, we are losing so much clashes. I do remember that it was like really annoying in CANTO 2 when the enemies get you like -5 coin power down. You were rolling 1 in every single skill. Okay, this might not be as horrible as I was thinking it was going to be. Like, we are taking a lot of damage and losing a lot of sanity, but still, we are surviving. One good thing about the Roja is that she can remove status effect from her. Attack that enemy. Oh, the false passive actually activated here. Okay, so my opinion on this enemy is that it's not gonna be that difficult. It's probably gonna be easier than the previous one, because they deal like blunt damage and we are resistant against that. The pierce damage hurts though, but it's very rare. Okay. I don't have the Roja, unfortunately. I think if I manage to get like a lot of shards, I'm going to shard Princess Roja. Just so that we can have like a clashable counter with a lot of healing passives. Oh, I should have delayed the fight. I hope that I don't lose the fight because of that. Do we have Gregor's passive? We do, okay. So we're going to start healing. Okay, this is the first time that we are actually activating Gregor's passive. Let's see how much healing we'll get here. We have 79 health. Let's see. 82. 87. We started with 79. We are already getting to 100. Okay, the passive is broken. We healed like 30 HP already. I think our health problems are solved here. Yeah, it was a really good idea to get that identity last stream. Yeah, the only condition now is that we need to get a lot of... Let me choose the skills. A lot of gluttony, which is like kinda rare for Ishmael because it's a skill 3. I think for CANTO 7, because there's a lot of blood fiends, I'm going to have to use Index Dawn or Princess Roja. Yeah, bleed enemies are a huge problem for the passive. Because by the point I managed to activate the Gregor's passive, I have way too much bleed. And I die. This guy over here. This passive for Ryosho, it's also interesting. We gain SP and HP every turn when we do Gluttony Resonance, which happens a lot. Oh, John, I already have Fang Hunt Honglu. I got him like last stream. No, I did had him before, yeah.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
We are going to just keep struggling on the first turns, as always. I don't really need to use him, to be honest, because like he's only useful for
제압할게요.
bleed enemies. The idea is to never activate bleed. If like her gluttony skill was on like skill 2 or skill 1, it would be like so great for us.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Oh, we won, okay. Because if we had more gluttony, we would activate so many passives. It's just because there isn't like that much useful passives with Pride or Envy. Most of the Envy passives I saw were for charge identities. But we are using a Tremor identity.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 최선의 방어를.
Yeah, Zully, that was an actually great suggestion. It's one of my plans for CANTO 7. I'm gonna see if I can farm some mirror dungeons so I can get all of those identities.
대검 방어.
Hello, Mr. Flip-Flops. We finally reached the Mermaid's fight.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검 방어.
In a few minutes we are going to start fighting Ricardo.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지지 않았을 텐데.
I do find interesting how fast we are actually moving through this CANTO. If it was myself streaming, recording alone is going to take. It was going to take ages just to figure it out the strategies. Okay, let's just stall for a little bit so we can get more attacks. I'm not doing solos in Mirror Dungeon so far. I think it would be like a great finale if I finish the series with a solo in Mirror Dungeon next stream.
발견. 제압.
15 floors.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검 방어.
Oh yeah, true. Before we fight the middle, I'm going to fight the Pallid Mermaids. Okay, I think we're going to heal a lot with this one. Okay.
제압할게요.
Not much, Plusho. We beat the previous mermaid and we are on this one here.
대검의 머리가
But we are kinda close to Ricardo and the other mermaids.
위험인물
The biggest issue with the Pallid mermaids is that they have so many status effects. Like, what do you mean they inflict 10 rupture and 4 count in a single skill? They also inflict bleed, they also inflict tremor, they also inflict sinking.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데. 최선의 방어를. 최선의 방어를.
From Ricardo, from part 2. What do you mean, Catch of Hackers?
대검 방어.
Maybe this is why Ishmael hates whales. Yeah, they are so annoying. What would we do if we didn't have Ishmael?
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진
This identity is basically saving us since CANTO 3. Without her, we would be cooked.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
Like, look at the size of that whale over there.
잊어버렸겠죠. 그래서
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I saw a short recently talking about how weird the Pallid Mermaid is. Like, there's a theory going on that the Pallid Mermaid, the white whale, yeah, it has a giant, a tiny body attached to it.
그래도 사람은 지켰을
I don't have Google open here. If I did, I would get the image. Let me see if I can find the image. Yeah, that what we see is only the head. Which doesn't surprise me that much because when I saw the CANTO 1 images, there were like really giant bugs there. Okay, I found the image. Here. Oh, that's way too big. Like, can you guys see over there in the... I don't know because I think my mouse is not showing up. But can you see that on the whale? There's this weird thing going to the right and then down. The theory is that is a part of the neck of the whale. And that down there is a body. The whaler. Okay, we are going to start fighting against the pallid whales. Let's see. I did check a little bit on these enemies and they have so many status effects. I was questioning myself whether to put them at the thumbnail or Ricardo. But I chose Ricardo because he's more popular. Oh yeah, they have bleed. Let's see if we're capable of dealing with this. We might need to bring back Index Dawn here. When attacking, what is your defect palette? Okay, let me check here. When attacked, what is unit has shield, inflict one pallet noise to the target. And we lose sanity, so I shouldn't attack them right now. Passives. Face level. They explode. Okay, so let's use just shields. Oh, we lost. Right. Like, see, we are already starting to get so much bleed with her. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. It's okay, Maxi. Yeah, it's over. Like, we are already going to take way too much damage there. See? 1, 2, and she blew up. This is why we can't just solo this whole CANTO with Sueshmael. We don't have any ego for Ismael so far. But well, this is a fight for... or bleed counter team. What do you do? It is pride. Whatever. It should be okay. Aura fun before death, yeah. I think we're going to be able to win this fight using Index Dawn. Kirai should be interesting too. But unfortunately I don't have her. So well, let's continue to counter spam. It's because these guys are basically the pirates, but with sanity buffs. Like they can inflict sanity on us.
예측할 수 없게.
Each is recorded the dungeon, but I got a strategy that can like remove that. What's the name? I found like one of my viewers found a way to get rid of that fixed member restriction. We have a way to deal with that and use like other sinners. But I'm gonna keep a secret until you get there. Oh yeah, Barber Out is also heal.
예측할 수 없게.
I wouldn't say it's cheating, it's a feature. But if we are going to get there and almost use Ishmael, I'm going to have like... Oh yeah, I'm going to get... What's the name? Molar Bootworks Ishmael, yeah.
예측할 수 없게.
My only problem there is going to be the... That's going to be the... What's the name? The chain battles.
운명적인 죽음일세. 예측할 수 없게.
It's you there, what do you mean? It's not a shield version of you. But I mean, if you guys don't want me to use the that mechanic, then I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna try beating the dungeon with just Ishmael. There should be a way for us to do that. Just like in CANTO 4, we had to use Ziseng to beat his dungeon. The final fight, we are forced to use Ishmael.
예측할 수 없게.
What does Ishmael does? I do remember she has a counter, right? But it's not a clash double counter. Yeah, it would require corroding. I also need to farm some mirror dungeons so we can have eagles.
예측할 수 없게. 운명적인 죽음일세.
Oh yeah, true. Because we are going to be in the dungeon, we are going to have some resources to fuel eagles. Yeah. So we can actually like fuel a lot of eagles we couldn't before.
예측할 수 없게.
I just noticed that there is a mermaid down there. Yeah, this one. I didn't even notice it.
운명적인 죽음일세.
Oh yeah, I wanted to show this skill here. Final power, normal. But this coin here, copy one of the buffs currently applied to the target. Gain the copy buff next turn. Attack power, so they can copy our buffs here. I mean, thankfully, we don't really have anything it can copy, so it's not gonna be much of an issue for us.
할 수 없게.
Don't Plush and Yoshu Plush are the same person.
죽음일세.
Oh, Blind Obsession heals HP? Let's take a look at that.
이제 다음 시련만 넘어서면 본인 또한
Let's see, there you go.
선이 날이-
It is from season... There. Race Pass. What does this do? Heal SP for a last corrosion. Oh, heal 3% of max HP. Oh, stuff. That is not a lot. But I mean, if it combos with the attack weight, it might be interesting. It needs Envy, Pride, Gloom, and Wrath. Getting Wrath is going to be an issue though. At the end of the turn, inflicts 5 sinking. Pride Fragility. Apply 2 damage up, okay. It is interesting. I could get her later. Oh, we also have this. I got some of the boxes. How many do we have right now? 100. We almost can get a new identity. I'm probably going to use on Rogia. I think we can get her right now, right? Don't we? I'm gonna decide that later. Because I might need to get Ishmael identity. So I'm just gonna save the boxes for now. The chances of us corroding with that eagle is kinda high, right? I'm planning to use that maxi, it's just that we really we didn't need to use that thing so far. Oh. What happened there? That was kinda a lot of damage. Oh. So yeah, that's what I was telling you guys, like, look at how much rupture we have here. 20 damage in just rupture alone. I think we're going to lose this one. Like, this guy is going to inflict 10 more rupture to us here. Okay, I think we are going to start struggling this fight here. Oh, maybe you can use Ishmael. Yeah, I think this one is a Ishmael fight. We're going to... Yeah, we get staggered, so this is a Ishmael fight. But I think we're kinda close to Ricardo. Let me get to Ishmael team. Also, overclocking lets you check down 60 SP. Oh, so that's basically a guaranteed corrosion. My only fear about this fight is that, you know, even though we can not get staggered, rupture is still a lot of damage. Like, look at this. Okay, I think we can remove that stuff if we just do 2 counters. Okay. I think it's the next skill. Okay, I think we managed to remove the rupture. We should be okay. Okay, we managed to survive the ordeal. So with the Pallid Mermaids, we are going to need to use Ishmael. Yeah. Ishmael is probably better to use against Ricardo compared to Molar Ishmael, right?
위험 인물 발견. 제압할게요.
I do use Index Dawn, but the issue is I'm not gaining
내 방어를.
lust. Yeah, I'm not gaining lust in resources. Like, the only thing that I can do with her is just do counters. And counters are gloom, not lust. I'm using LCB Gregor for her. Well, oh my... Like, look at this. 20 rupture potency and 6 count. If I get hit by any of the enemies, I'm dead. I'm just dead. This is like 20, 40. I don't even need to count. This is like 160 damage. It is totally balanced. Okay, I think they should be okay.
제압할게요. 대검 방어.
If we had Mermaid's ratio, it would power creep all of the CANTO 8 ratio identities. It is these mermaids and the crabs. If we also had crabs ratio, because they also inflict a lot of stuff. Oh, this is an interesting turn. Because like, if I kill these enemies, those enemies there are going to attack me. And I'm going to die. So I'm not gonna do that. This. Oh, this one I can attack actually. I'm going to use shield over here. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another normal attack. Okay.
위험 인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검 방어.
I literally cannot allow any of these enemy to touch me. Yeah, true, they are based on LCBB-ish.
최선의 방어를. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데. 대검 방어. 대검 방어.
Okay, we survived that turn. But now we are having so much enemies. Okay, this buff needs to be counter. This one, I need to stagger this enemy. Okay, he takes Fatal to Envy. It should be okay. Bye, Plusher. 1, 2, 3, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We clash with this one. He got staggered. Okay.
위험 인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검 방어. 대검 방어. 대검 방어.
Okay, I think we figured it out how to deal with these enemies.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
There's also LCBB road jab. But she doesn't do that much, right? She just like inflicts some tremor. And not really much after not really that much after that.
위험 인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검 방어. 대검 방어. 최선의 방어를.
No J defense power down. I do have interest in that we have some stuff like this that is not really useful.
의뢰했다면
Yeah, there weren't like any enemies that actually needed to...
최선의 방어를. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을
Like there weren't any enemies that had strong defense skills back then.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
My brains already stopped working. Uh, are you allowed to support for Ricardo? Hi, Baby Sinclair. Like, I don't think that we already have like Zoe Ishmael, so we should be fine without support. Oh, hi, Maxi. I don't know. I think it should be okay. Like any of the long haul identities can deal with Leiheng. I think it should be fine. What generally breaks us in this challenge is those normal enemies that we generally ignore. Like, look at this. Zoe Ishmael has 20 rupture potency in 6 count just because of a single normal enemy. Those are the things that can kill you.
위험인물 발견. 제압. 대검의
Generally, boss fights are easier to deal with. Ricardo Fight is 530, right? Which stage are we at?
인명 피해 없.
526. Okay, we are kinda close.
완벽한데요? 목표 위치로 돌격 중.
Welcome back. Oh, these are new enemies. Okay, now they inflict sinking. I don't really like that they have pierce and lust skills. Oh, okay, this might be a hard fight. Let's see.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Win the clash, please. Oh. Bruh, we got staggered turn 1. So yeah, okay, this might be the hardest fight we had so far. Let's see if we can like do some more RNG so that the enemies doesn't use that much lust skills.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
And we win some clash. Oh, that does a lot of damage. I don't know if we are even gonna survive until we get to that enemy. Because look at these guys over here.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
If we had a negative coin, Ishmael, she would just destroy this whole CANTO.
위험인물
Yeah, the
발견.
great part about Sun Shao is that he can... Oops. He can distort, but the issue is that he doesn't have a good stagger bar. So we can use him only in certain situations.
최선의 방어를. 대검의
But
머리가
okay.
쪼개지진 않았을 때.
This might... Oh, how much damage was that? It was like 60 damage in a single skill? Is that right? Oh, I think we're going to lose again.
전투 중이니까.
Yeah, she's on the same level as the mermaids. Oh, that hurt.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Yeah, I think we lost here. They deal so much damage. We need to win this clash over here.
제압할게요.
I'm planning on just restarting the fight if we lose the first clash. S 60 damage in a single skill, yeah. Okay, we don't have any lust this time.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 최선의 방어를.
Please win the clash. Okay, we won. It doesn't seem that impossible because the enemies have a lot of different skills. So if we get lucky, we can like we need them to roll the other skills instead of the skill tree. So we can win this fight with RNG alone.
제압할게요.
Okay, two enemies staggered this turn. And 3 with this one. Okay. I can get Mola Habot Ishmael. Okay, I think we got lucky and we solved this fight.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
I do have that Season 3 ticket. I'm probably gonna get her for the dungeon.
대검 방어.
Yeah. She's gonna be really useful for the focused battles. Oh, I do like one thing about the dungeon though. Because we like have all of our passives active, we're going to heal a lot of HP there.
위험인물
I do like that.
제압할게요.
Like we can farm some lust resources and then heal with... Oh, that does a lot of damage. And heal with Zoe Ishmael. But what happened with my internet? It just went down for a second there. But I think I'm back. Okay. I think in this situation, I'm going to save my skill tree. Yes, I ate my frames. No, I can use my skill tree this turn so that on the next turn I activate the passive and start healing. Okay, I'm gonna start use some shields. I need at least 3 shields to deal with this thing.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검 방어. 대검 방어.
Oh, I think I made a mistake.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지지 않았어.
I don't think we actually clashed with the enemy we need to clash. Oh, we are dead. We survived with 4 HP. Oh, that was so close. Okay, I think we should survive this time because we have a lot of skills that we can clash. We're going to recover some HP. Oh, that was so close. Okay,
위험인물 발견.
we just need to win clashes.
제압할게요. 대검 방어.
Okay, we healed a little bit, okay.
대검 방어.
Thank God we have defense level up.
의뢰했다면
The issue is that this is the first fight we're having of this enemy, right? So on the next fight, it should be stronger.
대검의
And we just barely won this fight.
최선의 방어를.
Okay, I think we won this time. Yeah. Now just need to just win rate.
위험을 발견. 제압할게요. 최선의 방어를. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 거야. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 거야.
I am glad that the lust skill is actually skill 3. Because if it wasn't, they would like use the skill a lot. And we would lose a lot of HP.
인명 피해 없음.
Okay.
피해 경로.
I think we have like... Oh, okay, fine. You remember well, there's like one fight here, there's another fight here, and here is already Ricardo.
끊이질 않겠어요.
Oh, that's a lot of enemies.
목표 위치로 돌격 중.
Oh yeah, the team that have spears is going to be difficult, true. They are always difficult, to be honest. Oh, this bleed. Not that much bleed, just one guy. So I think we might be able to win this fight just by using Zuishmael. The seamen of the dungeon, they are always difficult to deal with.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Well, anyways, I want to stop fighting these mermaids.
최선의 방어를. 대검의 머리가
아.
쪼개지진 않았을 거야.
From what I remember, after Ricardo, we only have like 2 fights before the dungeon.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검 방어.
Okay. I think it's 30. It's not really a problem. We are going to see when we get there. Oh, this guy inflicts more rupture. I need to prioritize that. 1, 2... Okay.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검 방어. 대검 방어.
Okay, managed to avoid the rupture.
대검 방어.
It is like the middle enemies after these enemies over here. And then we like...
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
fight the rest of the mermaids and then dungeon. Yes.
최선의 방어를.
I think I'm going to get hit. Oh, I forgot to use my shield. I forgot to use the shield. We can get staggered next turn. Oh, that's so much damage. I think we lost the fight because of that mistake.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
No, we attacked the same enemy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to restart this one
대검 방어.
because for some reason her passive only activates on the next turn, so it's kind of annoying. Oh, is she gonna clutch?
대검 방어.
Nah. Yeah. Just because I made that mistake. Yeah. Just because I didn't use the shield in a single turn, we lost. On the Ricardo fight, we're going to be level 40, right?
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 위험인물 발견.
Yeah, that's great. More HP. Our brains are shrinking.
위험인물 발견.
Oh,
대검 방어.
that inflict a lot of bleed. Interesting. Oh no, we are dead. We are dead. Okay, we got unlucky this turn. This time.
최선의 방어를.
Maybe? Okay, we survived the bleed.
최선의 방어. 유리했다면
We survived the bleeds, so we might still clutch this one.
제압할게요. 유리했다면
I have PTSD of the CANTO fight. Like, I got lucky to have a good run, but then I made a mistake and lost it. And then it's like really hard for you to get another lucky run. I'm gonna use to this one so I can heal. How much for Grego passive?
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Not that much.
대검 방어. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지지 않아.
Okay, we got rid of the most problematic enemies.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Was the math wrong? Isn't it the percentage with the number of attempts? I mean, that's what the ChatGPT told me.
대검 방어. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지지 않았을 텐데. 최선의 방어를.
Oh, okay, we can't get hit anymore. But we also have healing. Grego's passive.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 최선의 방어. 유리했다면 대검 방어. 최선의 방어를.
Oh yeah, that also. I didn't take account the probability of the enemies rolling because it gets too complicated, the math.
유리했다면 대검의 머리가 쪼개지지 않았을 텐데. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
Okay, we can clash with everything now. We want this fight.
제압할게요.
Yeah, what does the Ego Faith does? It's that one thing Ego Gift, right? One thing and 100 of good deeds. Restore SP max when using plus coin. Oh yeah, that's... No, Faith is that... The bandware that you put in your head. Oh yeah, I remember now, yeah. It is pretty goated. It is kinda necessary for Mirror Dungeon Extreme. Because you lose SP every turn there.
위험인물 발견.
From now on, I think I finished this fight. The only way for me to lose this is that... if I lose the 5% twice.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지지 않았을 텐데. 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
How much enemies do we still have? Oh, 21 mermaids. Okay, I think there is like 2 more waves of enemies in this fight here. So, if the rolls are actually 6 for the trees, the rolls are 6. Or something like that. I don't remember that thing can get to 9. Or it was 8. It has been so long since that video. Wait, I'm losing frames? It should be okay now. Okay, we won. I'm getting bored of these mermaids. I want new enemies. Where is our base for?
쪼개지진 않았을 텐데. 림이라는 자의 말대로 여기엔 황금 가지가 없어 보이네요.
Okay, we finished this fight. Let's see if we're already going to start fighting the middle enemies. Harpoons. So, I think this fight is going to be against the pirates again. So, let's get done. This is our level 38. And now we are at level 38.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
Imagine if there are more mermaids here. Yeah. It is them.
예측할 수 없게.
Yeah, it is so weird that we have more team building in the solo challenge compared to the normal Limbus company. I guess it's just because the enemies are not really that complicated to deal with. Oh, we got an opportunity to use the skill tree.
예측할 수 없게.
It's just this way because the enemies isn't really that hard to beat. We just got the newest character and it's over basically.
대응 완료.
Team building is just the required for solos.
미래를 과거와 같이.
Especially now with the mechanic that forces you to use multiple teams. Like you can use all of the sceneries in a single fight.
예측할 수 없게.
Yeah, that's the issue too. I do wish that they made hard enemies like in Library of Ruina. But people complain a lot. And I have to say, the people that complained about Lei Heng was actually just 30% of the player base. 60% of the player base were fine with the hard boss. So we don't have hard fights just because of the minority of people complaining about the game. I don't know, can you consider Matthias a hard enemy? We barely fight against him. We're basically carried there. Yeah, I do hope that we are going to have more harder fights from now on because of the continue mechanic. Roach Emperor was actually kinda interesting fight. I think the Roach Emperor just need to worry about that skill that kills everyone. I mean, it's still in no comparison with Library of Ruina. Library of Ruina, where you need to figure out the boss mechanic to actually win the fight. Here is basically, if you win the clash, you won the fight. That's it. That's why the last night from the Intervalo, the Arc Knights collab was so interesting to me. Because it actually made me think. You can just mindlessly attack him because you're gonna get frozen, and then die. Valentina is the same thing. You just let Virgilius clash with her strongest skill, and you clash with the other guy and her weakest skills. The whole fight was basically you redirecting Virgilius' attacks.
예측할 수 없게.
Okay, I'm back. For Arrow King and Kathy, we might use Wild Hunt or... Oh yeah! Ricardo Heathcliff would be an interesting way to do that fight.
운명적인 죽음일세. 예측할 수 없게.
Like in Ruina, there's bosses that you need to break certain crystals so you can get a defense skill that can block the one hit stagger from the enemy. Things like this were cool. Even the Knight of Despair, Roger, there, you need to win a clash against the specific sword with a specific ally for the sword to hit her. But here, you just need to, yeah, kill the enemy. Oh, you are really asking that, you? She just dies, yeah. She also get eaten.
운명적인 죽음일세. 예측할 수 없게.
Yeah, Zulit, I had to try doing the... What's the name? The Wild Hunt fight using the cock Heathcliff. The chicken one. It basically, what happened was, on that turn where he one-shot Heathcliff, my Heathcliff died, but he killed him with burn. So the cutscene
예측할 수 없게.
started without my Heathcliff. He was invisible. The camera moves to the right and sees Wild Hunt. They move to the left and there's nobody there.
오명적인 죽음일세.
I'm probably gonna do with the new Hifkfadi so I can hear hear the music mid battle. Oh, he gets a revive because Wild Hunt one-shots him. It's more to balance the fight. Like, there is literally... The only way for you to win that fight is one-shotting him, yeah. Oh, it doesn't override melee music? Okay, makes sense. In Ruina, it did override her music. I think I'm allowed to use skills for this turn.
예측할 수 없게. 운명적인 죽음일세. 운명적인 죽음일세. 자. 운명적인 죽음일세.
Okay, I think we finally reached Ricardo. Oh no, you need to fight some middle enemies. Yeah, true. Well, it would be a good way to test whether Zuishmael is good enough.
오, 오늘도 지령의 뜻을 완벽히 수행했네.
The big brother. It's here. It's 530, yeah. And level 40. Let's level her up.
나리께 본인이 최선을 다하고 있다는 걸 전해줄 수 있는가?
From now on, we are using level 40 identities.
다 했을 리는 없는데 왜 대답이 없는 겐가?
So let's get the Zoe
지역의 소요 사태 확인.
and let's go. Oh yeah, let me get the passive. Her passive, okay.
목표 위치로 돌격 중.
Okay, this is interesting. I haven't fought, like, this is my first time actually soloing Ricardo. My strategy for this, I think I should stack as much counter skill tree as possible to deal with him. Let me start clashing. We also can heal, so that's kinda great. I can start the fight by using only a lot of defense skills and using my skill tree so I can get Gregor's passive.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Yeah, we stall a lot.
전의 방어를.
I'm going to try getting the Gregor passive first. And to do that, I need to use 4 gluttony skills. 4 skill tree, basically. We have 2 turns of the middle brothers and then Ricardo.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
2 out of 4 gluttony skills. I think this is gonna heal us a little bit.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
I should probably be stalling a lot more than this.
대검 방어.
Okay, Gregor. I'm gonna use a skill 3 here. I'm gonna just keep stalling for now.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Because you're going to need a lot of skill 3s to do this. Yeah, I think it's possible. The biggest issue for me is that I don't know. It's just that I don't know what I need to do to beat him.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Okay.
대검의 머리가
I'm gonna see if I can get a...
대검 방어.
We already have like 2 skill 3s saved. There. We got another one over there. I think we can get to the next phase now. I think should have activated a lot of passive. Let me read. Yeah. Oh, there's another one here. Dawn, I think. Okay. Let's finish this turn. I'm gonna continue. Yeah, we need to get a lot of skill 3, so... I'm gonna do this and then that. With this, we're going to get Lantern Dawn's passive.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 대검 방어.
Okay, I think with this we have all of the passes we need. Now we just need to... stall a little bit more. I'm gonna stall as much as I can here.
위험인물 발견.
When we start getting the skill 3s, I'm not gonna be able to use the shield.
대검의 머리가 쪼개.
Just attack like I did here.
위험인물 발견.
Okay, let's start saving the skill 3s.
대검 방어.
I don't know if I should have prioritized the healing or the skill 3s. Are we capable of outclashing him?
위험인물 발견.
Like, I don't know if we are going to get like enough offense level to be able to clash against him.
대검 방어.
Okay.
머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to get another one there. So I think we can just continue to finish this fight. The test is on the second turn, I think.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 하? 대검 방어. 시바이의 의뢰였다면. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데. 시바이의 의뢰였다면.
I hope I'm doing great here. Making the right choices. Oh, we have a lot of skill 3s this time, so... I think we can finish this here.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Okay, this is the turn. Finish this guy, and it's time. Okay. That's the issue here. Oh, we might be able to just counter this guy. I don't know what I should do here. If I should attack him. Oh, it's hopeless. I don't know if I should attack him or... Can we win the clash with this? Oh, we can. So I'm gonna attack with the skill trees that I have duplicated. There. My worry so far is that the Big Brother stuff is going to start only on the next turn, so... Paralyze. Okay. I'm going to do a defense here, then clash with this, and then clash with that. Okay, let me pray that I'm doing the right decision. Okay. First skill in. 230 damage. Okay, that's kind of a good amount of damage. Oh, it's easier than I thought it would be. Like, look at his HP already. I do find it funny how Faust's passive is actually activating here. So he has -6 offense level. So it basically counters his normal passive. Okay, I do this so that he doesn't have the dodge. And then just spam all of the skills on him. I don't know if I would be able to one-turn him. But she deals so much damage. Okay, this is actually easier than I thought it would be. I don't know, do we just need to get to the second stagger bar? Oh yeah, we won! He's gonna play the cutscene after this. Oh, it wasn't bad at all. Okay. Like, it goes so hard when he managed to kick the identity out of the sinner with just a single punch. Now, we only have like 2 more Mermaid fights, and I think we reached the dungeon. The dungeon is gonna be another monster for us to deal with. I still don't know what kind of enemies we are going to get there. So let me get the Molar Ishmael. Let me already get the Molar Ishmael here. I don't think this is the Molar Ishmael one. It's probably this one. Molar Ishmael. Yes, there. Now we have her for the dungeon. I mean, he's not a fraud. Like, we are using a lot of identities that are not from this CANTO against him. The charge glove is kinda great. I'm gonna farm Mirror Dungeon after this stream so I can have enough stuff. Enough boxes for the dungeon. Okay, next fight. Okay, this mermaid, I haven't read what they do yet. Oh, these ones, what do they do? Sinking. Okay, it's basically the other mermaids, but they stand on the ground. Hitting them with the strongest solo units in history versus the strongest solo units of today.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Oh, there is a Ricardo dead sprite? There's a big spoilers. Okay, we need to win this clash because we don't have enough sanity. Oh, I think it didn't work. Okay, what do we do here?
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Like, they don't do a lot of damage, but the panic. Okay, we are back at 0, but we are going to get staggered.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Okay. It would be funny if we managed to stagger every single one of them.
머리가 쪼개지진 않았지. 대범의 머리가 쪼개지진
Okay, there's just one enemy. Yeah. I think we just restart. I should probably get an eagle here, perhaps. Yeah, it would be really so sad if Ricardo dies. I hope he doesn't in the story. Do I have any eagle with her?
치바이의
I
명예가
don't.
떨어졌네요.
Okay, let me see if I have enough. Ishmael, 86. Raisin and stuff. Yeah, I think this... We could have lived there. I mean, if we get an eagle... What do you do? I think I should get this one, right? Like, so I can corrode on the fight. I have beaten Ricardo, yeah. Busy. Okay, I'm gonna get Blind Obsession so that we can win that fight. Okay, we got 300. Okay, that's enough.
총원.
Let me up tie it to max. Okay. Take off module, Blind Obsession. Okay. It was surprisingly easy, like, Ishmael was dealing so much damage. I guess it's because of the passives we had put on her. Like, she had a lot of damage up passives. She was dealing as much damage as any Corp Sinclair.
목표 위치로 돌격 중.
Okay, let's see this corrosion strategy.
위험인물 발견. 제압.
It is great if we lose the clash because we don't get sanity. I mean, losing the SP is gonna be easy. Like, look at this. We are already at 28. Oh. Well, forget about that. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Yeah, we need to have a good RNG so the enemies doesn't use the
위험인물
lust skill.
제압할게요. 위험인물 발견.
I find it weird. Why they are not telling me which skills are showing there, the effects? Is there anything here? Display detailed, show active effects. Auto restore mirror dungeon, continue. You gift choice. Because I want to know the effects they are inflicting on us. Yeah, it's not showing me yet. It's probably it was probably useless. It seems that we are going to be able to win this fight without needing the eagle. Hi, Fox. No, not choosing eagle gift, showing eagle gift. That's what that thing changes. Like, as you can see here, it's not showing the effects they are inflicting on us. I'm glad they don't inflict potency. Like, it's 21 count, but no potency. So we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Fox, that's basically what happened. We have already beaten the fight. It was a few minutes ago. We are now getting to the dungeon. Yes, I do have G-Corp Gregor. We were using him there. Like, he heals a lot in these chain battles. Bye, Maxi. Yeah. I'm going to stop the streaming as soon as we get to the dungeon. That is my goal for today. She is a shield, yeah. All of the cantos would be so hard if we didn't have Ishmael. I mean, it's okay if you just watch you or let the stream play on the background. We kind of have beaten most of the puzzles we had in the CANTO. Now the only thing we need to do is just get to the dungeon and finish the stream. Like, this is literally the last fight of this CANTO. This section here, at least. Before the dungeon. Who are you using CANTO 6? I think in CANTO 6 I'm going to use a lot of different identities. Sinking count, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to use a lot of different identities there. Because, like, there's some fights that doesn't really force us to use Heathcliff, so we can use other identities. I could use Potential Man. I can also use Ricardo Heathcliff. Yeah, Wild Hunt is also interesting to use. No, Wild Hunt is not gonna be used for chain battles, unfortunately. Oh, are we gonna distort next turn? Okay, first distortion. Let's see what she can do here. If she doesn't die before... Please don't die. Okay. Let me move out of the way. 200 damage, okay. Oh, we we basically staggered everyone. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I'm just not so sure about killing them. I'm going to shield.
위험 인물 발견. 제압할게요. 위험 인물 발견.
Okay. Let's see if we can still win this fight. Yo, Cliff is interesting too. Oh, they deal so much damage. 4 HP. Please. Ah.
빨리 지원 요청을.
That was so close. Should I have used more shield there? Maybe. That lust skill just destroyed us. It deals so much damage.
지역 보호 실패. 목표 위치로 돌격 중.
Oh, the bleed? I mean, if we're going to deal with bleed, I'm going to use Index Dawn.
인물 발견.
Well, if it's not forced, of course. Forced. Restart. Yeah, this fight is we're having more problem with these fights compared with the Ricardo fight.
위험 인물 발견. 제압할게요.
I actually soloed. Oh, you're talking about rear clean, not body hunt. Okay. Yeah, he's required in a lot of fights, but not all fights.
위험 인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Minus 37 sanity, 38.
최선의 방어를. 위험 인물 발견. 제압할게요.
He's not really that useful, Fox. He dies before he can manage to do anything. Like, he has healing and a one-time death resist, but he doesn't heal that much. Like, it's not enough. Oh! Oh, we got lucky. Look how much skills we have this time. We're going to heal a lot. I think this time we might be able to win this fight. Let me just move out of the way.
배를 버리고 모두 아래로 내려간다. 자기는 깊은 그곳으로.
We heal a lot. Oh, we are critting? Oh, we have poise now.
자기는 깊.
Oh, this distortion is broken.
배를 버리고 모두 아래로 내려간다. 자기는 깊은 그곳으로.
Oh, we are at negative ego resources. That's interesting.
위험 인물 발견. 제압할게요.
No, we got this door. Ah. I thought we were going to win this fight.
빨리 지원 요청.
Okay, this will be interesting. This is like a fourth attempt at this fight.
위험 인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Yeah, even after all of that ego, it still wasn't enough.
위험 인물 발견. 제압.
For evade Heathcliff identities, we have the R-Corp, what's the name? Oh, I forgot the name. The Bunny, yeah, the Bunny Heathcliff, and then there is Full Stop Heathcliff. We are going to distort here. Yeah, the only issue is that when we distort like this, we don't recover enough HP to win the fight. And because we have like her passive, we also don't get... Yeah, we don't want to be in defensive stance. I'm going to take a look at that. Because we heal, right? And then we... Oh! This time we actually have enough HP. Gregor. Okay. No, you needed to win the clash. This time we have enough HP, we might be able to. Bruh. We can't keep losing the clashes like this. The only issue that we can literally predict, like we can't predict when we are going to get staggered. When we are going to distort, right? Like for example, in this turn I don't think we are... Oh, we have a lot of sinking. I just noticed that. We are on the verge of getting staggered. We could do the calculation for sinking, but I just want to have my brain turned off. I think by this point we might have already won the fight. Yeah. Yeah, I think we are okay now. We just needed a little bit of RNG. Yeah. Next stream is gonna be an issue. We're gonna have like so many different enemies to deal with, and I haven't done any study on them. Okay. Oh yeah, we won. Let's see if we have another fight. That's a concern for the future months. Yeah, that's his problem, not mine. Oh yeah, I think we did it.
완벽한데요? 소문이 퍼지면
Heathcliff CANTO is gonna be annoying just because of the amount of rupture the enemy have. Yeah. And that's it, we got to the dungeon. Let me get a lunacy. Let me see how much resource I have. And now my cat start meowing over here. And now shut up. Okay, let me see if I can buy something. Get more boxes. Mons, do you think there is more to the sunshine than warmth? There's also vitamin D. You also can get a 10. What do you mean do a pull for? Oh yeah, Ricardo Cliff is here. I'm gonna do a single pull, and the next stream we can continue pulling for him. Oh, I didn't get lucky. Well, I mean, anyways, guys, thanks for staying with me this far. I'm going to finish the stream here. And now it gets to that awkward moment where I need to open up YouTube before I can finish the stream. Yeah, his deflect skill is kinda strong. I'm gonna use him for the solo of Wild Hunt, probably. Just a mute for a second, just a mute for awkward seconds, and okay. Yeah, thanks for sticking with me for this long, and bye. I'm gonna schedule the next stream in a few days, I think. Bye!